Okay, let's get right into the video because y'all did not come here to see me eat. Let's start with my hair and then we'll move on to my lashes and then my nails. Or should we do my nails? Or should we do my lashes, hair, then nails? No, we'll do my hair. While we banding, we'll do my lashes and then nails.
First of all, let me say, I am not the one to sit around and be played. So prove yourself to me. If I'm the girl that you claim, why don't you say the things that you said to me yesterday? I know you say that it was on the things.
Okay, so far as wig cap, I am using a invisible, basically a HD wig cap. Not gonna lie, they be torture because they're so tight. But honestly, they give me the best melt, so I just keep coming back. And I stopped doing a ball cap method a minute ago. Okay, so I fixed my camera. I'm not so yellow anymore. This is perfect. But yeah, back to what I was saying. The HD caps give me like the best melt, so that's why I keep coming back to those, even though they be like hella tight. They're hella tight. I'm out of freeze spray, like most of them, so I'm using the Kiss Super Stay. Okay, y'all, please ignore the little dot in the middle of the screen. I think it's like a watermark with me trying to wipe my camera and missing a spot. I didn't even realize that it was like that, but just ignore it. Let's get on with the video. First things first, whenever it comes to laying down my wig, I always make sure that I have it lined up correctly or the way that I want to. And I always, typically, well, lately I've been wearing closure, so I don't have to worry about putting glue all across the perimeter of my head. I just put it in the spot of where the closure lays. So in this instant, I did put it a little bit further down than you see, like a little bit further over than you see with it being a closure, but I still focus mainly on where my part was going to lay the most and where the closure ended on the side. So I typically use the Bold Hold Active Lace Glue, and I go in with about 2 to 3 layers of it every time. And every time I lay my wig, I make sure I comb it through as well. I make sure that the glue is thick. I don't like doing thin lines. I feel like my lace lifts easier that way, especially with it being a closure. It can slide back easily, and I don't do a ball cap method. I found that my lace lays better when I just apply it directly to my forehead and skip the ball cap method, because the ball cap method is typically the first to slide back when your wig starts, when you start sweating or anything with a wig. Okay, so now we going into my lashes. This is my typical lash setup. I know this is not the perfect way to display how I specifically do my lashes, but this is the setup. My mirror is not big enough so you can see like my eye and the whole process of me doing it, but this is how I lay it. I usually use like a little compact mirror that comes inside of the press powder pack case, whatever you want to call it, and I go in that way. I get these lashes from the beauty supply store, and it come with 3 rows. Usually the lengths are 12, 14, and 16, which is perfect for me because I do not go any higher than 16. My lash map, I usually start from the ends: 14, 16, 16, 14, 12, 12, and usually a 10. But I usually get the 10s from another lash pack that I have because I usually keep them, you know, in my stock. On average, it takes me about, I would say, 10 to 20 minutes to do my lashes, give or take. And I always lay my wig band down during that time because for me, that's like the perfect amount of time to lay, especially a closure. And every time that I take my wig band off after I get done doing my lashes, it's literally the perfect melt. So that has been my routine as of late. The key to making sure that your hair is flat is to go in sections with a wax stick or foam and hot combing the hair. You can't just hot comb it from one side or like right at the part on each side and expect it to be flat. You have to actually go in and section it off and hot combing each section. That's what gets the wig to lay the flattest. Now we are going into the curls, which is my favorite part. I love like a little blowout look. I don't have like the blowout brush. Well, I do have one. I just don't like the way it curls as much. My hair is already layered. I got this wig from Oh Pretty Hair. They sent it to me. I actually did a promo for it on my TikTok page, so make sure y'all go check that out. Lakia Marie 8 on TikTok. If you would like a more in-depth tutorial on how I curl my hair, please let me know. I know I'm kind of speeding through this. I kind of flip it upwards into my face. I kind of just go back and forth on each side, and it usually gives me the exact look that I'm looking for. Okay, now we on to our nails. I love these press-on nails from Beat Tart Box Nails. You can get them on Amazon or TikTok. These are the best nails for press-ons. I love the shapes and styles and colors that they come in. This is the first set I have had using this light pink color, and when I tell y'all, I'm literally obsessed. When it comes to doing my press-on nails, I make sure I file and put alcohol on each nail and make sure that my base is rough so that glue adheres to the nail and the press-on the best. I'm going in right now and just cutting my cuticles, and then I'm going to push them down so my press-on nails can lay a little bit underneath, but not too much. And I really appreciate the Beat Tart box nails so much because you can get the whole set with the UV light, a pack of nails that come with like 6 nails, all different sizes, for $50 along with the glue and the top gel. So definitely go check them out on Amazon or TikTok, y'all, and save y'all some money, because that saves you a good $200 in nails in about 6 months, because we know we have to go to the nail shop every 2 to 3 weeks when we're actually going. So this nail glue right here, y'all, has my nails on for 3 to 4 weeks. Literally, I had to pry my nails off the last time that I used this, so I make sure I'm using it again. I found that it works best when I go in one by one and set my nail underneath the UV light, so it can really adhere to my nails instead of putting it under the big UV light. And I don't know, I just felt like it wasn't really making it dry as quick or as sufficient as the singular UV light did. Okay, so now at this point, I am just filing off the little tips that are at the top of the press-on nails that kind of make it obvious that they're press-ons. You kind of have to cut it and file it off. So that's what I'm doing right now. And then I'm going to start the process of putting on my top coats and base coat. My top coat is actually from the Beat Tart box nail. It came with the kit, but I actually go in with a base coat gel nail polish that I got from Amazon that I like, and it gives me like extra security so that the nails don't end up peeling soon. I found that when I used to use the Beatles gel polish, that my nails will peel quickly, like food and stuff, water would get under them a lot easier. Not the actual nail, but underneath the gel polish. I did not like that. I do not have I do not have that problem with this system I have going on now. So this has been my go-to. And there we have it, some pretty nails that I still have on to this day. Super cute, my favorite set so far. I feel like it's the most perfect pink.
This the Game of Thrones, Yeezy not the clones. Elon with my rocket ship, it's time to go home. They served us the porn since the day we was born. Anybody pissed off?
If you remember what I looked like before and now, nails done, hair done, lashes done, I just saved me a good 200 bucks. Well, way more than that, but still, that is it for this maintenance video. Alright, if y'all like this video, make sure y'all give it a thumbs up. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.